This is the Match 2 video about RT, which stands for real time. Up here in the red stripe, there is the RT option. But before we use it, we're going to go to the program. This is the main program, and here's the part that is about the Match 2 game. I'm going to go down here where it makes the black rectangle, and I'm going to select the line where it made how tall that rectangle was going to be. Then I'm going to go back to executing the program and click on RT. RT knows where to start from because I selected the instruction where it was to start. And here you can see it is at defining how tall the rectangle is to be, and it says 50. Well, now you know what rectangle I'm talking about because I'll change that to 40. Now, you see the black rectangle got smaller. I'm going to change it back again to 50. Now it says it's wide, 120 wide. I could say, well, how about if it were 130 wide? Well, it doesn't have to be that wide, so I'll put it back to 120. You see, I can adjust things in real time. That is, as the program is running, I can change the values. Here we have the position at 295. If I would change that to 285, well, it wouldn't look right, would it? So I'll change it back to 295. So it's a way to get things centered properly. Alright? Instead of you having to figure it out, using your measure, you can just estimate in your mind where it should be and then go use real time to tweak it to exactly where you would like to have it. That's what real time is about. Alright, we can turn real time back off again, and we could go back to the program, and we could, let's say this time we'll go to subprogram 5, and we'll go, well, let's get back to the top of subprogram 5. Select a place. Here, we'll select this line where it set the rotation value for the pictures. We're going to go there. That selects that as the instruction. Then we execute the application and we click on RT. Here it shows you that's where it's at. It's at the rotation value. Now we set it to 0. And here are our pictures. Let's see what happens if I set that to something like 120. 120. They're all leaning over. You see, we didn't want the pictures to be rotated, so we set the R value to 0. So we'll set it back to 0. In some programs, you may want to rotate the pictures. That's why it is an option that you can rotate a picture. Now the same thing can happen here. I can change how tall they are. As a matter of fact, here it says the same width as they are tall. So as soon as I change this 95 figure, say, to, let's say, 75, you just notice all my pictures get smaller. Well, I'll change it back to 95. Okay, so RT can be used to make real-time changes to the program so you can see exactly what's going to happen. Over here we see where PS is set to a particular picture and it uses 66 as the tile picture. But we could actually change that as the program is running and say, well, what about 65? Well, I don't particularly like that one. How about 63? Don't like that as much either. How about going the other way to 67? Go to 68. Whoops, I got to make the arrow back. 68, 69. Well, we'll put it back to 66. We can actually go forward to other things that we can change. We merely start at the selected position, and now we went forward. We can go forward again, and we can go back to where we were. If we go back twice, we'll go back to where it sets R. Okay, now that's the RT. Now, there's a special function that the trail can use in conjunction with RT. So we're going to go back and we're going to run the trail. We start the trail. We advance 9 instructions. Let's advance another 9. Another 9. Now we got to where the box is here. That's the 2 shades of brown. Let's make that the selected position. So I'm going to click here on that color. I'm going to go off the trail. Go to RT. RT is going to recognize that as the selected instruction. So there it is. There's that color. Remember, it's 2 shades of brown. Well, what if we made that a lot different? Instead of a 5 there, what would happen if we would put a 1 there? Look what happened to it. It's no longer 2 shades of brown, but it's greenish shades, going towards a green to an olive. I just wanted you to see that it was possible to let the trail make the selected instruction, so then you could immediately go to RT and change it. Okay, that's the end of the video for Match 2 about the RT option.